So once we have earned the right to talk to our team members by talking about what's in it for them, and they are interested to hear what we have to say, we need to use a technique that will help us communicate an understanding of the end result that we're trying to head people towards, that we're trying to set direction for. And you might remember there is a time-honoured technique that will help us do this, and that is SMART goals. Goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-oriented. And we identified that there is a big difference between a goal that sounds like I want to be dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking rich, and a goal that has all of these components. So we need to first of all give the example of dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking rich a measurable component. So for example, to have $5 million. That is a measurable component. We also need to give it a time frame. We need it to be time oriented. So to have $5 million by December 2000 and whatever it is. We also need to have a specific component as well. And we identify that this is important because the more specific we can get, the more it starts to set direction around the how, and also the more it helps us with the achievable component of our goal. So the specific might be to have $5 million net income producing assets by December 2000 and whatever it is. And when we've identified net income producing assets, we start to be able to identify the achievable component. And it reminds us that the achievable is not about compromising the integrity of the goal. It's not about saying, oh, $5 million, come on, Rod, that's a bit much. How about 1 million? How about 100,000? Because what we've done there is we've just compromised the integrity of our goal. What we need to do with achievable is identify what it is about the goal that is negotiable and what is not negotiable. And if we have something as specific as net income producing assets, it's going to be far easier to be able to determine what is achievable and what is not achievable. For example, net. Perhaps I'm happy to have a certain amount of debt attached to that goal, perhaps not. Income producing. Perhaps I'm happy to have some assets in as growth assets, perhaps not. Asset, perhaps I'm happy to have my house and my car defined as an asset, perhaps not. But I need to know that before I can determine what's achievable. And then, of course, relevant. We need to answer the why question once again. How does doing this SMART goal provide for the bigger picture? How does it link back in? And once we have identified the answers to all of those questions, we are more likely to have provided a clear vision, a clear understanding of the end result for our team members.